In the part 1 of 16 Sanskara, I talked about conceiving a baby, and then in the 7-month sadh, which is given to the mother, and the bodily transformations. And this festival is to protect, because majority of the mothers, if the babies go wrong, develop a big and major problem in during this month when baby's volume is doubled. And then, of course, after the birth, you go for Annaprāśana. However, there are couple of Sanskaras. There are little confusion, and then that needs to be included, like Vidyārambha and Karna-Veda. The Vidyārambha, you do Saraswati Puja. So every kid has to do the Saraswati Puja, from which his study or education or training of all kind of things begin. So, and then Samāvartana. Samāvartana is kind of completion of brahmacharya. So 16 years of brahmacharya one has to follow, along with Upanayana. And this Saraswati Puja to Samāvartana, when your training completes, and a massive celebration used to happen. So this time of brahmacharya teaches you how to unify, and you learn yoga, connecting to the universe, and then excel in your competence. Now I would like to talk about 2 Sanskaras. Keshani Sanskar, because your when you want to hold brahmacharya, you have to take out Kamdeva from your side. And if you want to take out Kamdeva, what you have to do is take out all the part of the hair in the head, and ear needs to be pierced. So these 2 Sanskaras were critical to hold the brahmacharya. So you see, we are trying to create a Hindu society or Hindu civilization in which every single kid is trained, or of course women also, trained to control their sexuality and their life, and during this time. So not just Vidyārambha, and there were also Vidyārambha. So that Sanskara was also there. So for Vedas and the highest level of education, there is to be another celebration. So one thing you can find, that 2 special Sanskaras was kept only for brahmacharya, and yoga and Vedas knowledge, Saraswati Pujan in the beginning. So there was a transformative feature that were adopted to change a baby into a fully grown man. So Vivāha or marriage in today's time has a very different meaning. But Vivāha for that time was getting into Saṃskāra. And do you know what is Saṃskāra? Purusha and Prakriti duality. Purusha is mathematical feature of the universe, and Prakriti is the physical spatio-temporal dynamics that we can see, we can sense, we can feel, and this is Prakriti. So Purusha Prakriti duality always used to go on, but Prakriti is absolutely real thing which can never happen. So Saṃskāra is a deformation in the Prakriti. So a spatio-temporal world that we see, we can sense, is imperfect. So you learn through this imperfection to the path of Haragori, or union, upper triangle, lower triangle fused together. So you explore this path of incompleteness. That is your, so you are prepared with a training that your family will be incomplete. Everything, every single part will be very finite, limited, and the least, the minimalistic feature that you will observe. And when you learn this totally, then you go for Vanaprastha. and after that sannyas. So Banaprastha, sannyas, and antyeshti are the three last sanskars. So I'm totally upset and frustrated that in the internet you are trained, we are told of completely different kind of sanskaras. But if you think, then Banaprastha, sannyas, and antyeshti, shraddha. So the where your last rites, which is given, that is also a celebration, a sanskar that needs to be completed so that you can correctly go to the five elements. So sannyas is when you have understood fully that it will remain always imperfect, and imperfection is the absoluteness, and you estimate the imperfections, then you go for sannyas to understand what is missing and what could be done to find it. So Banaprastha is a way where you go with your wife. You leave the society and everything, and the sannyas is when you are absolutely alone and you are waiting and waiting for death. And then when you die, then all the family members come and then give you the last rite. So you understand that the way the society was conceived was first to negate a dog-like feature to have sex with anybody, expose bisexuality, just like a dog society. The European and Western society is almost like that. So you go on and practice sexual adventures with many different males, just like a dogs do in their society. And then you find out one dog with a lot of materialistic pleasures, and you entertain, you enjoy, and then if you don't like, go and leave and go for another dog or another beach. So from that perspective to the perspective where you find out the laws of the universe and how those following those laws of the universe, you can live a life in the best way, are the 16 sanskaras. Because in the first sanskara, you practice many things. It's a 2-year process, for process to hold the baby, to conceive. Before conceiving, 6 months you change yourself, and then you conceive the baby, and then you on the 7th month, you throughout the pregnancy process you transfer multiple sub sanskaras are there, but primarily on 7th month there is a sanskara, and then on 6th month there is a sanskar of Annaprāśana. So these three are related to birth. Then when the kid comes, then he gets 3 more sanskaras, and then when youth comes, then again 3 more sanskaras of saṃskāras and other. And from Banaprastha to sannyas to death, again 3. So a triplet of triplet. So 5 different times, 5 different triplet sanskaras are there, which takes you through from the beginning of your life to the end of your life. The first sanskara goes through your birth. Second sanskara goes to your education. The third sanskara goes to your brahmacharya. Fourth sanskara goes to your saṃskāra religion, saṃskāra Samāvartana, education complete, professional life, Vivāha. And then fifth sanskara goes to your death, where you leave and giving all the knowledge. One sanskara is extra, that is namkaran and vishuddhikaran, and then other things are there, which when you're on 21 days, the baby's eye opens, then he should see or she should see the best things, the beautiful things. So those are the kind of little sanskaras are there. So 16 sanskara is not specific. There are many different kind of sub sanskaras are there, and but primarily you will find that 5 classes each with 3 sanskaras are there, and and one Sanskara is related to naming and understanding the star positions and all other kind of things which might be governing the life of a person. How much truth in it, we will discuss it later, but this is how 16 Sanskaras were conceived.